So in this video we're going to look at two problems which are going to use the concept of a convergent geometric series and the sum to infinity formula. Our first problem says find the values of x for which the geometric series 1 plus 4x plus 16x squared plus so on converges. Well, because we know it's a geometric series and we know it converges, we know we're going to be related to the r value, the common ratio. So let's find our common ratio for this series. So r, which easily is the second term divided by the first term, it's the easiest way to find it, which for this problem is 4x divided by 1, or in other words 4x. So r is equal to 4x. So let's use the concept of the geometric series converging. So as the geometric series converges, this implies that our r value must be trapped between -1 and 1. But we've just got an expression for r. We know that r is equal to 4x for this series. So we can substitute it and say that -1 is less than 4x, which is less than 1. But we don't really want this for 4x, we just want this for x. So we can divide both of our limits there by 4 and say we have -1/4 is less than x, which is less than 1/4. And those are the values for x for which this series converges. So that is a simple problem using the concept of convergence. So the second problem is a little bit more complicated. We're given the sum to infinity of a geometric series is 20. If the first term is 16, we want to find the third term. So let's look at what information we're given. We're given the sum to infinity is equal to 20. So our sum to infinity is equal to 20. And we're given the first term, which is our a, which is 16. We want to find the third term. So we have a formula for the sum to infinity, which we've looked at, which is a over 1 minus r. So we can use that formula and say, therefore, we've got a over 1 minus r is equal to 20. Well, we have a value for a, so we can substitute that in. So we've got 16 over 1 minus r is equal to 20. If we move this up as a multiplication and move this down as a division, we can say that 1 minus r is equal to 16 over 20, or 1 minus r is equal to 4 over 5. So r is equal to 1 minus 4 over 5, which is equal to 1 over 5, or a fifth. So we have our value for r. Now all we need to do is find the third term. So u3, and to find this we're using the nth term formula. So we have our a value, which is 16, times our r value, which is 1 over 5 to the power of n minus 1. So we're looking for the third term, so 3 minus 1, which is 2. 16 times 1 over 5, where 1 over 5 is squared, gets us 16 over 25. So therefore, the third term is equal to 16 over 25. And that's the end of that problem. So two problems looking at the convergent nature of a geometric series and what that means, and using the sum to infinity formula.